gobane re mokgatlo o ratilweng ke Modimo, re mokgatlo o beilweng ke Modimo, re mokgatlo o ileng wa supiwa ke legodimo gore o etelle o etelle South Africa pele. Jwale ke gopola ne re le ko Madibeng kwa our provincial chairperson Tate Maloi o re file task gore mo bokone bophirima ga gona coalition, o batla go bona ANC e wina ka 65%. Jwale re le baruti re rapela 65% go ga go godimo gore Modimo a re fe tšhono e gape gore re buse ka moya o halalelang. Jwale se re tlo go se dira, re tlo go ema ka maoto a rona rotlhe re tlotla Modimo o le ko legodimong, Modimo re dirileng, Modimo re bopileng, Modimo a entsang gore re phele letsatsi le letsatsi. Ke tlo kopa ma-African National Congress o tla bokone bophirima ba eme ka maoto re tlo go dira thapelo pele ke bitsa moruti o tlo go rapelang a re tlotle Modimo ka go ema ka maoto ba gaetsho. Modimo re boka wena, Modimo re boka, Modimo re boka wena, Modimo tsohle tsena tsohle ki wena Modimo, Modimo wo. Re tlo go bitsa Ntate Moruti Seleke a tlo go re direla thapelo ntse re eme ka maoto rona fela jwale re obamise ditlhogo tsa rona.
Re a rapela a re kwaleng mahlo a rona, Modimo Ntate ya matla ohle, thapameng ya letsatsi la kasheko re eme pela sefahlego sa hao, re le baahi ba Afrika Borwa, re le baahi ba bokone bophirima, Ntate le bakwano le ba ka hare ho North West. Modimo wa ka mathata a teng, empa lentswe la hao le re Modimo wa rona e ka ra se Jehova a aha motse basebeletsi ba motse oo ba sebeletsa lefela. Modimo wa rona ke rona ba jwalo ka baetapele ba sedumedi hammoho le baetapele ba sepolotiki. Modimo wa rona re a rapela Jehova, selemo se tlang Modimo wa ka re kopana le mosebetsi o moholo wa dikgetho. Re rapella ANC Modimo wa ka na le matla ohle, re rapella baetapele bohle, re kgalema moya wa botswa, re kgalema moya wa boikgomosi, re kgalema moya wa se ikokobetsi, re kgalema moya wa arrogance and ignorance mahareng a baetapele ba rona. Re a rapela Modimo wa lehodimo gore wena jwalo ka ha o ile wa ntsha bana ba Israele ka hare ho Egepeta, Modimo wa ka na le matla ohle le selemo se tlang Modimo wa ka re a rapela a se be jwalo ka 1994 ha mmuso o nkiwa ke African National Congress. Letsatsi la kasheko Modimo ho tsa o le motho o tla o sa rutli hobane ha motho ke ka ho o rutlwang. Re a rapela kasheko Modimo wa ka re kgatsa North West yena ka madi a morena Jesu, re lokolla dipelo tse thatafetseng tsa bana ba borona ka hare ho motse wa rona gore Modimo wa ka na le matla ha e tjhaya ya selemo se tlang ba phallele dikgethong. Re a rapela Modimo wa ka, re rapela kgahlano le discouragement e kengwang ke ba bang ka hare ho maloko a African National Congress gore kekebe ya loka ka lebitso la Jesu wa Nazareta. Modimo ha o hlole ke letho, rona re a hloleha re batho, re na le mefokolo, empa wena Modimo ya sa shebe ka lehlo la motho ka Kriste Morena. Amen.
Ntse re eme fela yalo ke kwale thapelo yo yotlhe ke busetsa ko Modimong gape. Modimo wa ka ka lebitso la Jesu Kristo wa Nazareta, modimo wa ka o ratile lefatshe hakalo mo o ileng wa le neela morwa wa one a tsotseng a le nosi gore e mong le e mong ya dumelang mo go ene a bone bophelo bo sa feleng. Ntate re a dumela ka tumelo o re fileng yone gore modimo African National Congress ha ona motho a tla e diha. African National Congress e tla dula e le yone fela. African National Congress, it will shine all the time. African National Congress e tla busa ka dinako tsohle dikhutleng tse nne tsa South Africa. African National Congress re a e rapella ka tjeno, re kgatsa ka madi a morena Jesu, re qala ka jone modimo ka lokileng distrata tsohle tsa South Africa. A o bona le mokgatlo le mong wa African National Congress modimo ka lokileng re rapela re le kereke jolo ka re ne re le kereke pele maobane le ka jeno re ne re ba boloka dikerekeng tsa rona ba etapele ba rona ba lwanela tokoloho ya lefatshe la rona la South Africa. Le ka jeno re boetse modimo re a rapela re ntato ka lokileng a bantate gore modimo wena kwana fela ha ona motho a tshwanang le wena. Matla o re fileng one re keke ra bapala ka one, matla o re fileng one o re buse ka one re keke ra bapala kwa ka one. Modimo bokone bophirima re a tseba ebile re a dumela gore is the only province e sebetsang ka thata. Modimo ka matlohle maloko a ANC ke ya modimo a tlile kopaneng wena re a tseba modimo ka lokileng go na le batho bana ba sa batlo bona stadium sana se tletse empa ka jeno maloko a African National Congress ke ana tlile because ba boulela ANC. Re a o leboha ntate ka lebitso la ntate le la mora le la moyo halalelang a phuto yohle e re amen.
Amen, Amuruti. Halala Northwest, halala. Aramogele maloko a Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC under the leadership of Comrade Nono Maloy, members of the Alliance of SACP, COSATU and SANCO present, Renali members of the National Executive Committee of the ANC, Comrade Dakota Lekwete Otemfa, Comrade Timasengi Bengu Mutsiri, she's here also. The Deputy President of the ANC is here, Comrade Spokes Mashatile. And all of you comrades who are members of the ANC, Makosi Arona Lentemfa, Reliamogeti Refa, Ritilefa Hutabua Lini, Nari Pakanyeta di Topo, Samwahola Tela, Mr. Sitiam Farah Dilakama Manifesto Review, Relebella la Dintater Twanko, Nemo Wahengwat. 29 terta mele mo go tsone gore ngwa go tlang re ya kwa re go ra batho re reng ke nsa se tla phila mo bathong gore ba votele ANC mme ka mafoko a makalo ke re rotlhe re la amogetse ke batla K9 e ipakanyetse ne mo stage. K9, are you ready? Is K9 ready? Yes, K9, the stage is yours.
Let's go, say it. My God. Kamili Moya. Kamili. Everybody say, Kinsahanye Nyane. Kinsahanye Nyane. Oh, Everybody say, just so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Something is happening in this house. Something is happening in this house tonight. Give a loud to our house. Hey! Oh my God. How do you put us up with you might get anything sword? When I remember what the Lord has done for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Chovicho. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Tell him to but relax, my boy's on, got him glued to the set. Going hard, I need a Uber or jet. Rabakena, but then who get him best? And what's a newbie to vets? I'm sub-zero to the coolest effect. And I can get up, I am my bella, but tibba get mine. A thick chick, busy singing, I consider this done. Kids are hella got a hell of a tongue. I can't tell him enough. Puta nchaya munate, but la shala get mine. Swak lona tough, lona what it been about. I know you notice I can die when I can sing it out. I got the power, I can help and tell to stick around. I'm cooling off a hater, trying to tell me that got shit now. Well, I guess I got a temper, but I'm mellow. If money coming with problems, then I gotta address those. Hello, make the pick up. I just got a Sadibala in the dappery, about to get it up. That's Chovicho. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Chovicho. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Yes, bam boom sindo. Hey yo, Potch, what's up? I go by the name of K9, right? Move aside, shop, akeba kenale so. Chita lemam bam pane rebayeta tato. And ale chore haun kave rembachana keso. Hasabui ka K9 no sam potaganyos. Yeah. Turn me up. Best you tell them, Rika fella, that's the way, man. They say the extra monster spot, I know the way, yeah. But the Jojo, this one that takes a nation. Got that Zanzi with the fire in my veins, yeah. I do this for all my Nyora, Baga, Manyora, Baga, Rapusha, Rapanda, Reacha, Sechava, Manyora, Baga, Manyora, Baga, Amanda. The people champion gave the people power, Shop fitted to Badu Milan. I'm about to show you all Bazu Milan. Can't do no wrong, so you can't do me none. You drop a flow, they asking who do that. I drop a flow, you swing it Pulayan. Talking about races, I feel like Jason Momoa. They say that change can only really happen when you grow up. This poverty and crime have only dragged the country lower. But race is not the problem, that's something that you should know about. Let's take it back to the basics. Together for sake of the wavelength. I've been waiting for people to take over the hatred. But trying to attain it starts with you. Individuals on the group. Best you tell them, Rika fella, that's the wavelength. They say that expert master spot, I know the way, yeah. But the Jojo, this another takes a nation. Got that Mzanzi with the fire in my veins, yeah. I do this for all my Nyora, Baga, Manyora, Baga, Rapusha, Rapanda, Reacha, Sechava, Manyora, Baga, Manyora, Baga, Amanda. The people champion gave the people power. Hey yo, hit me up. Let's do the hook, and I'm out. I want everybody to try and sing along to this one. Kipea Masuta. Time to cook something nice. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They love it aquí at a trainer. They love it aquí at a store. We taking over this a heads up. Never had to be told I was next up. Cause they love it aquí at a trainer. They love it aquí at a store. They love it aquí at a trainer. Been keeping my chin up cause I got a bar. Kipea Masuta. Kipea Masuta. Kipea Masuta. Kipea Masuta. Hey yo, Potch, thank you guys very much.
Amandla! Comrades, e ka re go na le stampede ka go left and ka kwa. Security, can you attend to that situation on the far left? And block, because go na le stampede ka go left, re le kopa gore le go na le space on the far right. Re kopa gore le unblock le ka mo ba marshals le ka mo the far right. Ra leboga. Re ya go di message of support. Re tlo kopa sa Uncle, it for 5 minutes.
ANC, 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 viva! Viva Alliance, viva! Viva Alliance, viva! Forward with the revolution! Forward! Forward with the revolution, forward! Matla! Matla! All power! Now, thank you very much, Comrade Program Director. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Deputy President of the African National Congress, Comrade Paul Mashatile. Comrade Paul, we are very excited to be in our midst. Let me acknowledge the presence of the NEC deployees, led by Comrade Soviet. I have not seen him yet. Let me also acknowledge the chairperson of the ANC in the Northwest Province, Comrade Nonomalo Idumile, members of the ANC Northwest Provincial Executive, members of the regional, the zonal, and branches of the African National Congress in the province, representatives of the Revolutionary Alliance, the SACP, COSATU, and SANCO, leadership of the ANC Veterans League, led by Comrade Sebakwane in our midst, Women's League, ANC Youth League leadership, the Young Communist League Progressive, comrades and compatriots, Program Director, the South African National Civic Organization as the vanguard of our communities, is honored indeed to convey the message of support to this August People's Assembly, to review the African National Congress 2019 Manifesto, which serves as the guiding document for implementation of transformative policy priorities. Comrades, while we take the stock of the targets we had set for ourselves as the Revolutionary Alliance from 2019 ANC Manifesto, including unforeseen global challenges such as COVID-19 and the economic devastation that we had experienced and continue to mitigate, we equally reject the narrative that seeks to project the ANC as its democratic government that saved millions of lives in the face of ruthless pandemic that robbed us of our loved ones as a failed state. The recent launch of the multi-party charter has exposed the desperation of our detractors who are counter-revolutionaries, anti-transformation, and anti-ANC program that seeks to redress the injustices of the past. The doomsayers and reactionary forces, masquerading as Democrats, have co-opted every counter-revolutionary in order to reverse the gains of our freedom and appease white supremacists who have realigned towards the right in what is undoubtedly a circus alliance that does not have the potential to individually and collectively win against the will of our people. Progressive policies adopted and implemented by the ANC since the dawn of our freedom and the democracy give us confidence that without any party offering alternative policies that meet the expectation of our communities, the ANC remains the only revolutionary party that our people will continue to support. The advances that have been made in the past few years ago attest to the ANC unprecedented service delivery track record. The resolve to adopt a zero tolerance to corruption as part of the ANC renewal program give us assurance that the ANC will restore confidence in public institutions which were eroded during the state capture. We must, comrades, hasten to say that while our people will not be swayed by empty political rhetorics, they need to see people who have made their lives, make it business to steal public resource with impunity, convicted and behind bars. These scavengers, without conscience, must be pursued, even if they form Mickey Mouse parties mirrored in the image of the African National Congress. Africa's oldest liberation movement, they may attempt to appropriate to themselves our struggle songs, but without our revolutionary values and consciousness, they will too, like the UDM, COPE, AHANG, and the ATM, will ring hollow and disappear into extinction. The pro-poor policies the ANC has implemented to redress past imbalances and restore the dignity of the downtrodden and historically marginalized sets us apart and as a compassionate and caring organization, the tried and tested movement of our people. While we acknowledge, comrades, that a lot still needs to be done to redouble effort to address the challenges facing our young people, we must equally not be apologetic to highlight that millions of our young people are beneficiaries of child support grants, no fee paying schools, school nutrition program, and the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Notwithstanding this achievement, we must pull out those who have succumbed to hopeless and drug abuse by creating sustainable job opportunities for the unemployed and establish rehabilitation centers closer to our communities, because the drugs are destroying our youth and tearing families apart. No one must be left behind to wallow in despair. As I move towards conclusion, comrades, the adoption of a word-based policy approach to tackle the escalating levels of crime terrorizing our communities, as well as the development and deployment of modern technology, such as mobile apps, will contribute towards combating lawlessness, strengthening anti-corruption measures to uproot corrupt elements within the South African Police Service that are compromising the safety of our people by working with drug lords and heartless criminals in the first step towards winning war against crime. We welcome the increased number of police recruits to 10,000 per annum, while acknowledging that on their own, police cannot win the war against criminals. Police need the support of our communities and adequate resources to tackle scourge of crime. Training of crime prevention structures, as well as stipend for community patrols, will boost the morale of our volunteers and contribute towards creating safer communities. Community initiatives such as the ones here in Potchefstroom, called Maperepe, they are active in our communities, must be integrated into formal crime prevention structures in order to combat crime and gangsterism terrorizing our communities. A basic income grant for the unemployed must replace the 350 social relief of distress that has served its purpose to mitigate against poverty during the COVID-19. We can, comrade, without fear of contradiction, declare that the ANC is the only organization with a track record of championing the cause to eradicate the legacy of colonialism and apartheid. Clean governance and public accountability must define the African National Congress across all spectrum of government. No effort must be spared to defeat the twin demons of corruption wherever they rear their ugly heads. None of communities must be left behind in terms of community and infrastructure development. In conclusion, Program Direct, recognition of our traditional leaders as custodian of our culture, heritage must be rectified to ensure equality and eliminate current disparities. We recall the profound assertion by the founding father of democratic state and global icon, Comrade Nelson Mandela, when he said, I quote, "Change is the profound assertion by the founding father of our democratic state and global icon. Change is unsettling and it is painful. It cannot be different because change is movement. At times of momentous development, when society reaches their high, everything else becomes uncertain, except for the golden gate that must be reached, the goal of freedom. Amanda! Long live the ANC, long live! Forward for a decisive 2024 ANC election victory. Forward! Matla!
Amandla! Comrades, Aribuleng Gate, Yako far left. Thank you very much. Allow people to come in. Batle Khaufifa. Thank you very much for that intervention. Relebohile. Kosatu. Deputy Chair Kosatu.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Mandla. Way two. Viva ANC, 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 viva. Viva SACP, SACP, viva. Viva Kosatu, 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 viva. Viva Sanko, 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 viva. No, thank you very much, the Program Director, the African National Congress, led by the Deputy President, Comrade Paul, the provincial leadership of the African National Congress, the leadership of the Federation, the leadership of the South African Communist Party, the leadership of SANCO, the leagues of the ANC, and the South African Communist Party, members of the African National Congress and members of the South African Communist Party, workers and ordinary South Africans, comrades, allow me, Chair, to pass a warm and revolutionary greetings from COSATU and its affiliates in the Bokoni-Bophirima province. Let me start by clearing the uncertainties in relations of where COSATU is standing in as far as 2024 national and provincial elections are concerned. Our 2023 August Central Executive Committee has reaffirmed that the Federation will support the African National Congress in the 2024 general elections. Our critics and some of our ranks will want to criticize us for taking such a decision. They will do so because they say that the ANC and the government it leads have made so many mistakes, even against workers, and therefore we should punish it by not voting or voting for the opposition. We agree with them that the government led by African National Congress has made many mistakes. We are not here to hide the truth from our people, and we want to commend the ANC for subjecting itself to the public scrutiny through this 2019 Manifesto review rallies across all provinces. Corruption, comrades, remains a stubborn cancer in state capture took its toll on the state and by extension on the poor. The crisis at Eskom, Transnet, PRASA, the SABC, the post office, including municipalities, are devastating for workers. We note and welcome the progress at Eskom. There is a culture of underspend by the provincial government departments where billions of money are returned back to Treasury. We call for urgent intervention to ensure that municipal workers are paid their salaries, including security officers, risking their lives, protecting buildings that have our government departments. Having said this, we do not agree with the section of our critics who says we should abstain or vote for the opposition or independence. They are asking a simple question: why should we vote the African National Congress come 2024? These are angry people. They are right. We are also angry. However, comrades, we should vote for the African National Congress in 2024 to ensure that we do not hand over the responsibility of changing the lives of our people to parties and people who are going to reverse all the gains that we have made this far. We have come too far to abandon our struggle for a better life for all. What the African National Congress must do now is to increase the tempo of cleansing itself, rebuilding the state and the state-owned enterprises, and complete the remaining bills and increase the access to the social relief of disaster grant to help the poor and unemployed, in the process dealing harshly with the perpetrators of gender-based violence and femicide. We are saying the ANC remains the only political party that has stood with COSATU and workers. We are not delusional and will not forget that what the ANC has done, from defeating the apartheid regime to building the constitutional democracy we are enjoying today. From rolling out the public service to the poor, to opening the economy to all, As young people, you might not know, but all those were built with the sweat and blood of workers. Comrades, therefore, we cannot betray those who come before us, including the present and future generation, by handing over our hard-won gains to the parties that are not hiding their hatred for workers. Political parties that are saying the state is bloated when the state needs more employees to be able to service the ever-growing population, which is today just above 6 million, with a population, with a public service of just over 1 million. There are those who still say to us, do not tell us about the past and tell us about the present. And to them, we are saying, here is the present. And the present, comrades, are the Sixth Administration has passed its law, the national minimum wage. This national minimum wage along rises and continue to rise wages of over 6 million workers, farm workers, domestic security, construction, including retail and other categories of workers. The Sixth Administration, comrades, working closely with business and labor at NETLAG, managed to help us mitigate the devastating blows of COVID-19, which cost the lives of over 100,000 and 2 million jobs. Was it not for the leadership of President Cyril Ramaphosa, we could be speaking a worse situation today. Workers were assisted through UIF TERS. The Social Relief Distress Grant is helping over 10 million unemployed South Africans. The Compensation of Occupational Injuries and Disease Act has recently been amended to include up to 900,000 domestic workers who have been excluded all along. Having said that, comrade, all of the above, we believe that now is the time for all of us to roll up our sleeve, fix the state, grow the economy, and drastically reduce the unemployment. All of us, this shall be done through the reconfigured alliance. Mandla, way two. Thank you very much.
Ra leboga modulasetilo, South African Communist Party. Mokwaledi wa province, South African Communist Party.
Amandla! Mandla! Viva ANC! ANC! Amandla! Down with capitalism, down! Down with capitalism, down! Forward with socialism, forward! Forward with socialism, forward! Thank you very much, Comrade Deputy Chairperson. On behalf of the SACP membership in the province and leadership, let us greet first the Deputy President of the ANC and the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, Comrade Paul Mashatile, and then greet members of the National Executive Committee. Amongst them, there's the national spokesperson, Comrade Mahlengi Pengu Mutsiri. And let's greet the ANC's provincial leadership led by Comrade Nono Maloi. And greet the alliance partners, COSATU, SANCO.
and greet the acting Premier, Honorable Nono Maloyi as the acting Premier, and greet the Chief Whip of the ANC in the legislature, Comrade Paul. Greet the Speaker of the legislature, Comrade Susan Danchi. And greet the Youth League, Women's League, and Young Communist League leadership, with both Veterans League and the MKMVA. Let me first lay to rest the question of where the SACP is in relation with national elections. The South African Communist Party took a resolution in 2007 in a national congress in PE. The resolution was calling for the SACP to contest state power. The resolution on state power has nothing to do with contesting the ANC. The only component that has anything that has to do with ANC is contesting elections, because the ANC is not state power. The state is a permanent feature. If you go back to ideology, the state is an instrument of class oppression. It is used by a class in power to oppress any contending class. So in a municipality, municipal workers are not oppressed by the ANC. They are oppressed by the municipal state. In a provincial government, government employees are not oppressed by the ANC. They are oppressed by the provincial state. And the head of that state is the premier. That's the difference. Currently, in the recent National Augmented Central Committee, we resolved that one, there's no debate about national elections. African National Congress, on a basis that the African National Congress, as undisputed, lead a process of reconfiguration of the alliance that it leads. Reconfiguration has nothing to do with what is claimed to be an intention to dislodge the ANC. The reconfigured alliance will still have the ANC in the helm. The difference is, in a reconfigured alliance, consultation would then be compulsory. If people know the value of consultation, they would not have a problem with reconfiguration. So national elections, the SACP supports the African National Congress 2024. The issue that you must keep very clear and close is that in municipal elections, the resolution says, and this is stemming, Comrade Deputy President, out of ANC actions to change candidates that were nominated by the majority in the back of everybody and field factional candidates. This is what we are saying in that instance, that when a branch of the SACP is convinced that the leadership of the ANC in a ward is not running selection of candidates properly, and that branch is not approving that process, then the branch can only first of the PEC of a province and approval of the central committee. So it's not Tela Wayek. It's on the basis of circumstances that members of the Communist Party and members of the public are subjected to. I can give you an example. In Free State, we contested Metsimahulu. Not because there was a resolution, but because the Free State ANC did not handle properly nominations in Metsimahulu. In KZN, in Tanga, we allowed SACP members to be independent because at the time, Numalo was removed as a mayor. So there must be no confusion. And there must never be people who are dreaming. In the SACP, we don't harbor individuals who are anti-ANC. In the ANC, we must not harbor individuals who are anti-SACP. People can be anti-socialism because they have a capitalist inclination. They dream of making money, and therefore they are too inclined to capitalism than too inclined to socialism. That is allowed. That's why we can't question why the president of the ANC is a businessman. It's because in the ANC that is possible, because the ANC does not have one ideology. What we are contesting today is influence in the ANC. It is us, socialists, some of them are in the ANC, contesting the influence and pressure given to the ANC by business. We are protecting your organization from being captured by business interest and driven away from you. The reason there's high level of unemployment, it's not the ANC's because of capitalism. The reason there's high number of poverty, it's not the ANC's because of capitalism. Therefore, we call on the African National Congress to remain true to its formation principle. It was never formed to benefit business. That's why we forever say the ANC is neither for the dictatorship of the proletariat nor for the dictatorship of the bourgeoisie. We are fighting bourgeois interests, not to take over our organization. We therefore call to all of us for unity as a principle. Don't create enemies amongst yourselves. Our enemy remains capital, which is our class enemies. When I don't agree politically with Deputy Chair, he does not become my enemy the next time. We're still together, but politically, we don't agree either on a tactic or on a strategy. Therefore, we should all go out and ensure that the African National Congress is retained with an increased majority in our province. We also want to thank the acting premier for the first time initiative in the province of mobilizing investment yesterday. But we want to call for that action, that mobilization of investment must go hand in hand with protection of jobs. Amandla!
Toss. Paga. Paga. Shut away, no man. Yeah. Shut up. Paga away, no man. Potchefstroom Olen. Banana, you here? Shut away, no man. Paga. Yeah. Mbonzo, ibesha oshabu. Eta habeta. Akali mbonzo lika mobile mbonzo. Wait. Hape. Opala mastimele sa ANC ratamai. Wosa. Super. Toka wana man. Wasa Kimela. Go. Kimela. Kitrainia 2024 Kimela uskasala. Soromorata.
Thank you very much, comrades. Ritlo Ubisa, provincial chairperson of the ANC. Comrade Nono Dumile, Patrick Malo, comrade provincial chair.
Amandla. Viva ANC, viva. Viva ANC, viva. Viva Communist Party, viva. Viva COSATU, viva. Viva SICP, viva.
Open the chairperson, comrade Nana Dumila Malone. Asambe Nono. Dumila Nono Maloi. Just undisputed provincial chairperson. Just pack away, no man. Shut up. Join. Just Ivo. Just come on, sing. What's up? Raurata chairperson. What's up? Passam. Usala njani? Shuta. Passam. What's up? Passam. Usala njani? What's up? I know. What's up? Come on, sing it. Ebati yo Anguswa Asambe Nono Uwenzani Hai Siola Haivo Siola Aigi wosa weno no vio. Amusa. No. Ayumo. Get. Ayumo. What's up? Provincial chairperson.
Amandla. Viva Lona, viva. Comrade Deputy President of the African National Congress and the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, Comrade Paul Mashatile, members of the National Executive Committee of the ANC, Comrade Ndumtuli, Comrade Mahlengi Bengu, Comrade Dakota Lekwete, officials of the African National Congress in the province, Comrade Lazimo Khosi, Comrade Louis Di Remelo, Comrade Viola Mutsumi, members of the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC present here today, the leadership of the South African Communist Party, COSATU and SANCO, the leadership of the Progressive Youth Alliance, the Khosi tsa rona tse di tlotlegang tse di leng teng fa, bo rakgwebo le bo mmakgwebo, leadership of institutions of higher learning, various faith-based denominations present here today, comrades, compatriots, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the African National Congress in the Northwest Province, I welcome you. Now, Comrade Deputy President, since 2019, the people of the Northwest have been calling on us to implement what we have decided upon in 1994. This mandate, it's a journey that all of us we undertook for the past 29 years. We are now about to turn 30 years. It is therefore prudent that the African National Congress should review its commitment, which were made in our previous manifestos, including the commitments that we made in 2019. Now, Deputy President, this platform is your platform to talk to the people of the Northwest, to give the people of the Northwest a feedback as to how far have we gone, and to also allow the people of the Northwest to say to the African National Congress, what is it that they would want the ANC to do after 2024 elections? Because we are confident, and more than confident, that the ANC is going to win those elections, and we are going to win those elections convincingly. Now, Deputy President, the total number of households today in the Northwest who have access to formal dwelling are over 85%. This has never happened in the history of South Africa. The apartheid regime was in power for more than 300 years, but our people did not have formal dwellings. Today, just in 29 years, in the Northwest, 85.1% have access. Our people today, as we speak, they have access to clean water. And in the Northwest, we are over 85%. Now, whilst we are recording all these important achievements, indeed, there are still challenges in the Northwest. Our people still don't have houses,
And our intention at least is to reach the 95% mark. Some of our people in the entire Northwest, they still don't have access to clean running water. We must achieve the 95% mark. And this ANC government, we are not only sitting idling and expecting that the ANC at a national level must develop a manifesto. Having developed, then we shall start implementing. We have decided, as the leadership of the ANC in the Northwest Province, to visit each and every municipality in this province to assist them to implement our manifesto commitments. Each and every Friday as we speak, Deputy President, we are in municipalities. Yesterday, we were in JB Max, patching potholes, ensuring that we unblock sewer, and doing all the things that are supposed to be done on a daily basis by our municipalities. And I can assure you that by December this year, we would have visited all the municipalities in the province. And I can assure you, before the next elections, we would have patched all the potholes in the Northwest Province. But because of our economic situation, or our economic conditions in the country, it will never be easy, Comrade Deputy President, to achieve these objectives. COVID-19 has also affected us negatively. Load shedding has also affected us negatively. As we speak today, our economy is not doing well. As we speak today, as a public sector, we are unable to collect what we are supposed to collect in order to meet the demands. But this province, the government in this province, has taken a conscious decision that going forward, we are going to partner with the private sector to attend to challenges faced by our people in this province. And just yesterday, Deputy President, we have convened a dinner with investors, both internal and external. And let's give you good news, and let's give the people of the Northwest good news. Just in 4 hours, we were able, through pledges, to raise more than 151 billion rands. As we speak today, I have said all those who have made pledges, they must not leave Sun City. Our technical people must not leave Sun City. They must meet today the entire day. They must say, there is this commitment, and where is this money going? And this money, we are going to fix our infrastructure. With this money, we are going to fix our electricity challenges. With this money, we are going to fix mud houses. With this money, we are going to create more jobs. With this money, we are going to ensure that business people in the Northwest, they benefit. And what is important, we have said to all these investors, particularly our mining houses, that as you mine in this province, you must commodify those raw materials. What this means, it means that we'll have more factories in the Northwest, we'll be able to produce watches in the Northwest, we'll be able to produce necklaces, we'll be able to produce car parts and everything. Therefore, this 53 unemployment rate in the Northwest will be reduced drastically. Deputy President, we have focused on education as well. I'm happy that the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Northwest, Professor Chobeka, the chairperson and the CEO of NSFAS, joined us yesterday at Sun City. And we have said, our students in the Northwest, they need to benefit, The doors of learning and culture must be opened, and NFFAS must ensure that they assist these poor students to be able to have access to this education. And before I left Sun City, I said to Professor Chobeka and the chairperson of NSFAS, I've said to you, attend to this matter. You must now sit before you go home. You must resolve challenges faced by our students. We do not have enough student accommodation, Deputy President. We are now, with the commitment of NSFAS and everybody, we are now going to build student accommodation in Mahikeng, in Rustenburg, and in Potchefstroom. We have spoken to the Minister of Minerals and Mineral Resources. And I was accompanied by the University of the Northwest. We have said all minerals that you can think about in the entire globe are found in the Northwest. But in the Northwest, you don't have a school of mining engineering. And we have now agreed that we are going to open that school in Rustenburg. And we have already identified land. And technical studies are now being done, and in due course, we are going to open that school in Rustenburg. We are in the process of ensuring that we open a medical school in Matlosana. And myself, together with the University of the Northwest, we are leading that process. So all these things are contained in our 7 priorities that we came with as the African National Congress. We are now implementing. We are acknowledging as the ANC that it has not been easy, particularly since 2019, because immediately after elections, we were under lockdown. The economy came to a standstill. For more than 2 years, we could not do anything. So it was very difficult for us to achieve all our manifesto commitment in the past 5 years. And that is why we have made this commitment that there is no COVID-19 now. We must ensure that we do this work and we do it expeditiously. And as I conclude, Comrade Deputy President, I must thank the government of the Republic of China for showing interest to invest in the Northwest Province. They have, yesterday, Deputy President, and I was with the Minister of Electricity, assured us that they are going to invest on alternative energy, and they are going to take responsibility for everything. They are going to provide us with gas, which is going to be linked with our grid at no cost to the state. Everything will be paid by the government of the Republic of China. So they are investing in this province. As we speak, all equipments are ready. They are waiting for us to take decisions. Those equipments will be shipped from Germany to the Northwest. But what is important, Northwest will not be the only province that is going to benefit. Other provinces will benefit from this initiative that was taken by us as the Northwest. Thank you very much, Deputy President. The stage is now yours.
Let's welcome the 250
Cobra,
president.
Comrade Women's League, our sighting here. Can we please stand up?
Ordu Medicine, 250
Let's say
president.
protocol. Let's say protocol with this song.
Let's
It's time the
wave
more
our
in.
hands for
Go with
250
us, go with us, go with us, go
president.
with us, go with us, go with us. Go volume front of us.
Nice, 250 president.
Volume front of us.
Palma
Front of us, volume. Spans, spans.
250 president. Palma Shatile.
Volume on the song.
Aramukhala Viva Motlatsa mo President wa
Let's
rona.
let's go. This is how we accept 2024 as the victory year.
Deputy President wa rona. Motlatsa mo President Paul Mashatile.
To the left, to the right, to the left. Is kanjalo. Understand there. This is how we're accepting 2024 as our victorious year. This is how the youth is getting involved. This is how we're winning everything with our hearts and also making sure that we commit into your change. Commita. Hamba na ANC. Masambe sio wina, masambe sio changer. Uzwa. Asam. At the top there, the youth, you can't be sitting because we're talking about you. This is the actual revival. This is the change. If you're looking for it, I'll say it with your hand. Asam. We are praying for that rain of change. And you are that rain. Asam. Please commit. With your hand, commit. Let's go. Go.
Remember where DP Motlatsa mo President wa rona. Paul Mashatile.
Asam. This is not how we want him to remember the Northwest. Isandle moyeni. If you believe 2024 is ours. Let's go. ANC, let's go! Woo! It is through times like this that we say, if they told you anything is wrong with the ANC, we believe you are the doctors. It is always going to be through your votes in the next year that we can doctor it. There's no miracle from anywhere. You are the miracle. You are the chosen medicine. And go out there and show us what you're capable of. We love you. Viva ANC. Let's go. Woo!
Matla. Viva Bukoni Bupirima, viva. Halala Bukoni Bupirima, halala. Viva Chairperson Nono Maloi, viva. Haiti, ANC, Haiti. Hi hole, ANC, hi hole. Watinta bafazi. Long live the ANC Women's League, long live. Long live the ANC Women's League, long live. Roar, young lions, roar. Roar, young lions, roar. Viva ANC Youth League, viva. Viva ANC Youth League, viva. Viva the Veterans League, viva. Viva the Veterans League, viva. Viva Sanko, viva. Ibuile Sanko, ibuile. Viva Kosatu, viva. Qina msebenzi qina. Qina msebenzi qina. Viva South African Communist Party, viva. Viva South African Communist Party, viva. Matla. All power. Mdula stulo ki a leboga. Ki a leboga. Let me once again greet our chairperson, Comrade Dumile Nono Maloi. Ke dumedise leadership ya rona ya province, Deputy Chairperson Lazi Mokhosi, Secretary Comrade Louis Diramelo, Comrade Deputy Secretary Viola Mutsumi, le Mutwara Matlotlo, Treasurer Comrade Sillo Lehari. Program Director, let me also recognize within our midst members of the National Executive Committee of the ANC, Comrade Dakota Lekwete, Comrade Mahlengi Pengu Mutsiri, Comrade Mdun Tuli, le Comrade Soviet Lekhanyan. If there are others I have not seen, you are also recognized. Recognize the leadership of the ANC Women's League, Comrade Salina Sitole, le Comrade Mpo Makulumeko. I hope I pronounced it correctly. We also have Program Director within our midst, comrades from the Veterans League, Comrade Martin Sibakwani. We also have from Sanko, Comrade Paul Sibehwe, le Comrade Mukhumutsi Mushwesh. From the SACP, let us also acknowledge Comrade Madota Sambata, Comrade Smart Matse, Kosatu, Comrade Waheng Muchwadi. They are all here with us today. And lastly, from the Youth League, Comrade Vessel Murwe. Comrades, Batuba Northwest, Bukoni Bupirima, ke thaba kgolwa ke le bona le thabile. Ke a le bona le thabile ka je. Ke thaba kgolwa ke le bona le thabile because I want you to be happy for many years to come. A ke batle le thabo le le fele. Ke batla le thabo le le nne le ntse le le teng. Ha ke qale he, ha se ke le dumedisitse kaofela lona, ke dumedise le baruti ba rona ba leng teng mona. Ke qale ka hore I want to congratulate Chairperson wa rona Ntate Maloi. I want to congratulate him for the successful dinner ya Maabane. Now, Comrade Chairperson Sabontshitse or Maabane o biditse batho ba di business ba tla ko Sun City. A re ko bona kopa le kenye tšhelete re kgone hore re age province ye ya Northwest, Bokone Bophirima. Ka nnete ba mo utlwile, ba e ntshitse tšhelete. E tswile. Chairman a re ba entse di commitment, di pledges ba ngwetse mo fatshe hore ba kenya bokae. A re tšhelete ba e kenyang eo ha e checka e tla fihla 151 billion rands. Now, Chairperson, I want to say that this investment dinner comes after you hosted another successful one during BRICS. We remember that. Bokoni Bophirima, di dinner tsena mo batho ba ntshang tjhelete teng. Chairman wa rona e leng ena acting premier o batla hore tjhelete e tlo sebeletsa lona. A ke ra utlwana. So tjhelete ke ya lona Bokoni Bophirima. E tlo thusa lona, e tlo sebeletsa lona. Chairman se tsa bontshitse gore ka gore tšhelete ya kena tshwantse ba shebe gore ka nnete mo northwest mo ditsela di loke a kere. Chairman a re o tlo fedisa di-pothole. Tshwantse ba etse sure batho ba Bokoni Bophirima ga di-investment tsena di kena go be le mesebetsi. Ka re a itse hore batho ba bo rona ba ngata ba sokola ha bana mesebetsi. So when we attract investments, we do so because we want to grow the economy and create jobs. Now, taba e monate kore lona mo Bokoni Bophirima le na le di-minerale tse ngata. Chairman na mpotsa gore le platinum le na le yona. A re gape mo provinceng ya Bokoni Bophirima platinum e le nang le yona e lekana le 70% of global reserves. Gore re ngata gagolo. But the mineral tse ding di teng le tsona di diamonds, di gold, di uranium, o ka di bitsa ka mabitso a tsona kaofela. Now, Chairperson Maloi, the province must beneficiate these minerals. Le a nkutlwa? The province must beneficiate these minerals. Ka mantswe a mang, re kana ra ba rekisetsa ba mafatshe a mang, a kere. But tse ngata tsa tsona re etse gore ba tle ba tlo sebetsa mo. When we beneficiate, we produce projects here locally. And when we produce the products locally, we create jobs. So, Chairman, who's also our premier, that's what they are going to do. Because it's important that when we have minerals, not only must we export them. Yes, we can export some of them because they are needed elsewhere. But we must also beneficiate them so that we can create jobs here in our own country. So, Rea Leboga, Chairman, Acting Premier, about the initiatives you are taking to grow the economy of the Northwest, create jobs for our people here, make sure that the roads are fixed, make sure that the potholes are dealt with, make sure our people have access to water, but also we want to support you for the initiative that you are taking with the Chinese government to focus on energy.
Re a itse batho ba Bokone Bophirima, together with many in our country, you do have concern about energy. Ya le tshwenya load shedding. So tshwantse chairman ga sebetsa le batho ba dinaga tse ding o tshwana le the Chinese government, ba invest in energy, ba invest in renewable energy. Go be le di solar le ntho tse ngata tse tlo etsa hore re thusege re ska ba ka tlase ga load shedding. So thank you very much, Premier. We are happy about what you are doing. Viva Premier Nono Maloi, viva. Batho ba Bokone Bophirima, the African National Congress, ka di 3 tsa September, President o ile a bontsha gore re batlo re bue le lona. Re bue le lona, re re ko lona le ile la re votela ka 2019. La re ANC tsamaya o ilo lukisa. President a re ko rona ha re buele bathong, re bue le bona gore ka nnete re tsamaile tsela eo. Di teng ntho tse re di lokisitseng, di teng tse re sa di lokisang. Fela re batla gore lona le setšhaba re bue